What's up, guys? This is Spartan. This is a video response to Alphaomegasin's news about the SOPA bill. Now, the SOPA bill is the Stop Online Piracy Act. The nickname of it is House Bill 3261. And really, it is to combat online copyright infringement and online trafficking in counterfeit goods. It says provisions include the requesting of court orders to bar advertisement networks and payment facilities from conducting business with infringing websites and search engines linking to the websites. Excuse me. Now, really? I remember the SOPA bill. I remember it. It certainly pissed off my friends and stuff when it was introduced. Or supposedly when we found out about it. Here's my thing. Really, what they're trying to do is stop people doing game reviews of all types of games. Now, me, I'm mainly an Xbox gamer, but I believe if you want to experience gameplay your own way, no matter the console, and you want to share it, you should be able to. It is your right to do that. I believe in that. I mean, so what, you know? I might think Nintendo sucks, but there's a couple games that probably my friend would tell me about, like Legend of Zelda. I didn't even know what the hell that was until one of my friends introduced it to me. I mean, but anyways, sidetracking, sorry, back on point. Stop Online Piracy Act. See, what these politicians do is they put, what's it called? I forgot the word, but it's like replacing these words to make it sound, oh, it's so majestic. Really? All they're trying to do is stop us, the gaming community. They're just really just trying to stop us. Because, number one, they believe that video games, there is a connection between video games and violence in schools and whatever, like the school shootings. You know, there was one game, Doom. People blame Doom for being involved with twisting the people's minds after the Colorado shooting. They've been trying for years and years, I say years, to blame it on video games. Because they need to put it on an outsource. They need to put a blame on something else so people can rally against it, go, yeah! Like, we support. Really, it's just it's false. False. False as can be. Really, why is, like, I think they're just doing this just to cut, like, our freedom of just us as being gamers. Really? They're cutting our freedom. They're cutting us from doing okay. I'm gonna put this in the shortest point I can while being intellectual. Now, like I said, they've been trying for years to blame it on video games. Colorado shooting was one. The one recently in Connecticut, they tried to blame that on video games also. Because they say that there is some direct link in quotation marks between violent video games and shootings. Like they can't distinguish fiction from the real world. Excuse me. Seriously? Like I said, they're just trying to put an outsource. Blame it on something else. Because we can't find that blame. We can't find... Politicians always need an object to blame on. They need to put the blame on someone else. And I bet you $20, they thought in their brains, one of the biggest industries in the United States, of the world, the gaming industry. Well, let's blame that. Oh, that must be connected with that fucking shit. I can tell you right now, that is just false as shit. False. Now, I mean, when you kind of think about it, if you was ever a kid and you played video games, you wished, you'd have that sword and stuff, and maybe you'd take it to where you get, like, cardboard or Legos or something, and try to make an equivalent of it so you can act like them. Technically, that's what they're saying, is they're blaming shootings on you finding something that's so cool that you have to, like, I mean, you don't have to if you want to, like, get a prop, like Minecraft, you could get a foam pickaxe. Fucking Batman, the Batman the Arkham series, you can get, like, a collector's edition of Batman Arkham City. You can get a fucking Batarang. That's cool and all. That's because sometimes we like collectibles in real life, but how would that pertain to that situation? There's literally no logic in it. There isn't. There isn't. Unless the person has a mental illness, you can't blame the video game, because the person has the mental illness. But you can't blame him because of his disorder. So you can't blame either one. That does happen, where a person will have a mental illness, they'll play a video game, and maybe in a sort of fashion, I don't know if this is true, they'll twist it in a certain way that they think that, well, I could do this like that. But you can't blame them or the video game. You can't. Because of his disorder. Because it made him think, well, I can do that. Just like this person can. Now, I'm going to end off like saying this. There's a famous quote by Hitler saying, Adolf Hitler, Nazi Germany, 1930, I think it was 1938, no, 1934, 1945. There was a quote that he said, where, on how to take everyone's freedom. I'm not going to tell the exact quote, but he basically said, you don't rush into it. You do it piece by piece by piece. Small bit after small bit after small bit. And in time, the people will not realize that it was taken from them. They won't. Because it's little bits and pieces that they're taking. That is exactly what's going on now. Trust me, it is. I mean, I've seen this. This is Spartan. I do not support the SOPA bill. I think everybody should have a right to do game reviews if they fucking want to, and damn well please. Spread the word. Just like Alphaomegasin said. Spread the fucking word. Spread the word. Spread the word. I don't even have to spread the word about this. 'Cause it's already in the fucking house. It's already in the house. They can pass the legislation, bring it to the Senate. Senate approves that, goes to the President. President can veto it if he does, which he did say he would not support something like this, but it is most likely that he would not veto the damn thing. But when he does veto the damn thing, it could go right back to the House, and they vote a 3/4 vote on it, and if it does, overrides his veto. That is the system of how a bill becomes a law. And that's, to this situation, that's dangerous. We don't want it to pass to the Senate, because easily the 100 members of the Senate can just go wipe and just go, alright, just go. We don't, no. Pray to God that it doesn't pass through the House, because there is a possibility it will not get vetoed by the President, or it will. Or it will pass the Senate, or it won't. Or it will pass the House, or it won't. Possibilities. Expect the unexpected. That is always a good quote. Expect the unexpected. This is Spartan, and bon voyage, man. And to Alphaomegasin, game the fuck on.